Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back to another episode of the 8 Morning 92 podcast where we always keep it 100. You heard none of them sound effects, did you?
Nah. Hey, y'all niggas I was gonna keep it street.
Oh, then how you coming, Glock?
Pause.
Okay.
It's the 8 Morning 92 podcast. You know how we do. We always keep it 100.
Yeah.
Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8 Morning 92 podcast. We always keep it 100. I am your host, Harrison.
Mitch, what up?
Back again, like you never left. Ooh, I'm about to dive in. Splash. Baby girl, let your waterfall. Let it drip so crazy, yeah.
I got a question.
Girl, I love the way you feel.
How do you start off every episode singing some shit? The way you be singing it.
Girl,
And
you
then
got me wanting to
Got the
go.
nerve to call me freaky ass Mitch.
Because I'm just singing a song. I actually had to make a video, a Jarvis at the pool today, swimming, and I had to use the dive in song. I had to cut it right before he started talking.
That's what you. All right.
No, it says splash, and then I
Fuck
cut it to
outta
the
here.
I cut it to the instrumental. Now, what you happen to say without an instrumental or a beat, you know, baby, can you get a little closer, baby? I want to
Man,
get to know you, lady.
Get
Cause
your
me and
big
you was
Chris
like
Stokes
night and day,
country ass
like
nigga
night
looking
and
at
day.
here.
Cause you seem so far away, baby. But
Nah,
Mitch, you're unsolicited, freaky. We'll
That's
just be
crazy.
sitting up here. We'll be sitting up here, and then you'll just be like, "So you ever just wanted to measure the size of an asshole?" And then be like,
Never, nigga.
We ever talking about politics? And be like, you gotta just first you gotta
Pause.
pause it, then you gotta
Sit your dumb ass
tell
down.
your ass to calm
Get the
down.
fuck out of here, man.
I'm just starting off a song. I just start off every episode with a splash. Baby girl, let your waterfall. This ain't for you, niggas. For the like splash.
Pause.
Jacquees, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the 8192 podcast. We always gonna keep it 100. You know what we gonna do? Keep it 100. So, Mitch, what have you been up to? Keep it 100. Freaky ass.
Man,
Looking at that runway with Angel Reese. Now,
I did.
as you
I
was
caught
looking at her, were you jealous that you couldn't be on the runway, or were you looking at that ass? Freaky
I
five.
was looking at both cheeks.
Mitch D'Antoni. You said what?
I was looking at both cheeks.
Her. Okay, that's cool.
And women hit my line. Hey, did you see Angel Reese's ass on that runway? Yes, I did. Yes. Yeah, it was nice.
As you
But
can
no,
see,
that shit
you
was-
answered your own question. How you
that
get the
shit-
title
that shit was-
"Freaky
that
Ass
shit
Mitch"?
was-
Because I didn't watch that. You know, I was
That
in
shit
church.
was really dope. Like how she was like you never. I didn't even believe it when they said like she was the first actual athlete to walk.
What was dope about her walking half-ass naked down the stage with some
Her
with
being
some
the
angel
her being the
wings?
first professional athlete to do it, nigga.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
then
that was
being
dope.
one of-
That was dope that she walked down the stage half-ass naked. I got you. So for all my other sisters that could have walked down there with your ass out, I applaud y'all for for being lame as fuck. You know, but for Angel Reese, who needs to go out there, and obviously she need to get her some. I guess she need to get her some me clothes because she got the me bounds, she got the me points. She about to be a me agent, and I guess she need her me cheeks out. But for Mitch, I guess that's really dope for her to be
Hey,
walking
look, man.
half-ass out. But you know, since we on the topic, I just wanted to ask you. She said she didn't want to be sexualized, and you were definitely sexually looking at her, Mr. Sexual Healing. Coming from a honey love nigga like yourself, I just want to ask you for all the things that you know you see her in the news for. You see her in the news. I mean, she had a great season from the standpoint of that.
when she
But
was-
you know, when you have people like Nafissa Collier, you have people like Paige Beckers, you have people like Caitlin Clark, you have people like Asia Wilson, you have people like Skylar Diggins, you have people like who else is in the league? You have people like Rakia Jackson. You have people like Cameron Brink. You have people like Kelsey Plum. It's a lot of gorgeous women in the WNBA, but there's multiple pictures of Angel Reese out there, and she has this complaint that she doesn't want to be sexualized, or she gets criticized because she really seems like she wants to be an IG model. The last person I can think of that is Liz Cambridge, and she ended up becoming on OnlyFans. When you're in a position to that, do you feel, I
said, damn, I forgot about her.
Exactly. Yeah, she done left your freak door. Do you feel that? I guess I'll say this. Do you feel she has an argument to where she does feel like she doesn't need to be sexualized? Or do you feel like she needs to calm down until she starts winning more with all the extracurricular activities?
I mean,
speak as a non-freak. Speak as a human.
This nigga here, bro. Like I said, it was women hitting me about her before I had even seen
about. What were y'all talking about as women?
Already first.
As long as y'all was having girl talk, was you talking about the summer collection too? Was you talking about the couture, nigga?
I said it was women hitting me about her, nigga.
Yeah, okay.
But no,
Mitchie Couture, go ahead.
That's crazy. But no, bro. With her, it's gonna be it's always gonna be a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation, bro. She does what she does on the court. She live how she live off the court. With her name being Angel, and then Victoria's Secret always having like angel wings on some of their models and shit like that. I can see that being like a dream come true for her. You're an attractive woman. You're gonna be sexualized. You're gonna have to deal with it. Live your life the way you want to live it. Play the game that you love the way you're supposed to play it. A lot of athletes say, and a lot of people in general say, if you keep the main thing first and you do what the fuck you supposed to do, I ain't gonna worry about all that other bullshit. We've seen countless athletes deal with all types of scandal. We've seen musicians deal with all types of scandal. And them athletes that was in that scandal, if they balled out, we ain't give a fuck about the scandal no more. The musicians, if they put out slaps, we ain't give a fuck about the scandal.
Ed Hardy could throw his old lady on some guns.
You said what?
Breaking them sacks. I said Ed Hardy. Not Ed. That was his name, right? Ed Hardy.
Ed Hardy was a designer.
No, not Ed Hardy. What you call it? Hardy for the Panthers. Greg Hardy. Greg Hardy could throw his old lady on some guns and go right back out there on that field as long as he getting that quarterback.
Shit, Ray Rice won a Super Bowl.
Then got cut. That's not a good example. Gray is actually the worst example. Okay,
he won a Super Bowl.
He won a Super Bowl, and then he hit her. He didn't hit her before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you're right. Bad example. You're right. But yeah, I just say live your life like, and stop worrying about what people say. Like stop worrying about being sexualized. If you don't want to be sexualized, then wear Pentecostal jean skirts and polo shirts. You know what I'm saying? And don't have any type of sex appeal whatsoever. It comes with being attractive. I'm sorry. But again, like I wouldn't have been mad at her I'm not mad at her for taking the opportunity to be the first professional athlete to walk in a Victoria's Secret.
Fucking surprise.
Like, I'm not mad at that. And yeah.
You think this nigga gonna not take the chance to be horny, y'all?
Did you look? No. Bring yourself back to the screen. Bring yourself back to the screen. Did you look?
Hell no, I was in House of the Lord, my nigga. Come on now.
Man, I need my own fucking soundboard. That nigga.
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
Actually, hold on. Do I have it? Let me see.
Freaky JQ, goddamn.
Yeah, no, I don't have it. I thought I had it loaded up on. So you got lying. Like nigga saw the match sheet. I'm gonna tell you what Mitch saw. Nigga saw the match sheet. That freak busted out. There, that's what y'all saw. That's what came out of that. Yeah. But no.
And what you did was walked out that motherfucker like D'Lo Brown, nigga.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about to dive in. Oh, wow.
But no,
I mean, she looked nice. She looked nice.
She definitely looked nice.
You know,
she definitely balled out when she was healthy this season. So
camera 5. Let me get my segment now. Do I think Angel Reese? I mean, I think Angel Reese is an attractive woman. I have no problem with Angel Reese's, but I feel like this is a point that's being missed. As Mitch is lathering up his jergens to sit there and watch the show as he's having the girl talk. I feel like what's eluding Angel right now is overall success. Now, you can say whatever you want to about Caitlin Clark, but her team was 1 win away from the WNBA finals in her second year. Did she play? No, she didn't. But she still produced at a far better pace for her team than Angel Reese did. I think, me personally, if you're just talking about me, if you're just talking about James Michael Harrison Jr., if you're going to talk to me about anything, Angel, what you're doing, I think that you need to produce on the court before you start continuing to do all this extra shit. I think your results need to produce, because let's be real, ESPN puts out a naked magazine every year, like the nude edition. So it ain't like niggas ain't gonna be out here naked. But like you see, Kelsey Plum, all these people dress attractive before the pregame. Kelsey Plum got a cigar collection where she ain't got no shirt on. So it's not like it's uncommon to see people dress provocative. But like Asia Wilson can go out there and show her whole entire ass cheeks out. Asia Wilson has nothing else to prove. In my mind, Asia Wilson is this current generation's GOAT. 4-time MVP, 4-time MVP, 3-time champion, broke damn near every fucking record there is. She can show her ass. She has nothing else to prove. This is your second year in the league, Angel, and I get, but you have a lot of work to do. You have a whole game to turn around. I'm not saying you're not working, but for the perception standard, you need to produce your game before you spend so much time on your brand. And I feel like that is just me, my personal perception of, I see more of your ass than I see of your highlights. And the highlights that I do see of you is of you missing. So until I can get that better, and I need to see your team, this is the second time second year in a row that your team has been a bottom feeder. And on top of that, you got Haley Van Lathe, you got Carmela Cardoza, you got yourself. Y'all do have a team to where y'all should be producing, and you're still picking in the top lottery again. So for that purpose alone, you got your podcast, which you have great guests, you have a great podcast, you got Adidas shoe that's coming out. But I mean, Asia Wilson's shoes more fire than yours. Like Sabrina Ionesco's shoes more fire than yours. I mean, your shoes fire, don't get me wrong, but the game is a game for these people. You know what I'm saying? Rakia Jackson can be showing her ass just as much. What's her name? Lexi Brown. She could be showing it. We all know, we've seen what happened with Dwight Howard's old baby mama. What's her name? Rakia, not Rakia. What's her name? You know what I'm talking about?
Royce something.
No, not her. The one she was dating Dwight Howard.
Tia Cooper.
Yeah, Tia Cooper. You see, she wanted to be fine and she not in the league. So I'm just saying, like, your game has to translate to where it's nothing else for us to say. I mean, Skylar Diggins was fine, and then she stopped caring and got on her game. Now her game is elite. Now she don't need to comb her hair before the fucking game, but her game is elite. She winning. I'm saying I'm giving her a compliment. I'm giving her a compliment. I'm saying she put more into the game, and then she put more into making sure that her eyelashes and everything's cool. But I think her name Dejanay or whatever. Is her name?
Dejanay Carrington.
Yeah, Carrington. She getting traded, hurt everything, but she looked fire. But other than her dating old girl, and you see old girl toned it the fuck down, now she won a championship. But Dejanay, she looked fire all the time. But where's she at?
Hey, look here.
Skylar didn't come on the show, so I can say what the fuck I want to. So I say give her a compliment. Hey. All I'm saying is, so when Skylar first started, Skylar was popping. Skylar was all the way gorgeous. And on top of that, but Skylar had to get her head in the game. You know what that means? Put the brush down. And then instead of that, Skylar has been elite ever since.
All right. So when Skylar got into the league, she had a spread in the swimsuit edition.
But that's what I said. I said it ain't like they don't get naked.
Hold on. But Skylar game is no inconsistencies in her game. Even when she was pregnant, she was hooping pregnant twice. But to keep it on Angel Reese, I hate that every time her name comes up, we automatically throw Caitlin Clark's name in there. This ain't got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark. And what you want? What more do you want Angel Reese to do? Her first season, she averaged a double-double. Her second season, she averaged
half of the double-double was off of her shots.
It don't matter. She averaged.
But I'm just saying, like,
all you see.
I'm just saying. But what did it? But okay. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Mitch. But let's keep it a band. Like let's not talk from our. Let's keep it a band. I said Rakia Jackson. I said Cameron Brink. Rakia Jackson her team had a better team success than her. Paige Buckner's had a better season,
better team.
But that's the point. But they had three top five picks back to back. You had Carmilla Cordoza, and then you had Haley Van Lake. Huh? But I'm saying, but like Anthony Davis, and I'm not gonna stay on it too long. Like Anthony Davis, and like Boogie Cousins, and then you got that's like Rondo and them essentially. But like I said, what I'm getting at is, like I do, your class is taking off and you aren't. And on top of that, you got suspended. So from a production standpoint, you're behind the curve from where everybody in your class is. So I'm not comparing you to Asia Wilson. I'm not comparing you to Kelsey Plum. I'm not comparing you to Nafissa Collier. I'm not comparing you to Sabrina Ionesco. I'm not comparing you to Stewie. I'm not comparing you to all them. I compared their shoe, but I'm saying I'm comparing their shoes. I said she has a nice shoe, but I'm saying just from a sales standpoint, like those people are still pushing shoes. But I'm saying I'm comparing you to your class. You're behind the curve. And yes, from a marketing standpoint, you're doing good in the marketing standpoint. But from a sports standpoint, I'm going to go with the people. It seems like they're right now is worried about their game, and you're worried about your brand. To me, that's just the coach in me.
I just feel like her game is speaking for itself with her averaging a double-double.
I'm not giving her averaging a double-double when half of the shit is your. And again, I'm not knocking it. I'm just saying, but she's a great rebounder. But I'm not gonna sit here and when you got niggas making shots and Angel is missing half her shots. Let's not sit there and let's call a spade a spade. She got better, but let's not sit there and say she coined me bounds because half the rebounds were her rebounds. So let's keep it a band if we're going to fairly assess Angel. Angel has a big hole in her game, which is efficient shooting. And so if she could beat Asia Wilson if she had a more efficient shooting, which her rebounds would probably come down because she's not missing her shots.
How many of them people average?
But you heard my statement.
I heard what you said. But how many of them same people who also miss shots average as many offensive rebounds as she does?
Because they're her shots.
But you just named Asia Wilson, right?
Asia Wilson averages the. Do you want to really go through Asia Wilson's stats?
We're not about to go through Asia Wilson.
Asia Wilson will put up 40, 20. Hold on. Asia Wilson will put up 40, 20, and like 5 steals and like 12 assists. Angel will put up 20 rebounds and 13 points. But we got to move on. I'm going to give you the last week. I'm going to let you close it.
She averaged a double-double.
I'm cool with it. I'm not gonna knock a double-double. Double-double is a double-double.
It ain't much else to produce. The rest of that is on the team.
But she is the star of the team, so you have to produce. You got to give her. She is the star. You got to hold her to a star's place.
She's the most popular.
She's the star of the team.
That ain't her team, bro.
You see, that's the point. If you want the treatment that you're going to get, like you said, you comparing her to Caitlin. Okay. You're comparing her to all these people. I'm comparing her to Paige is a star to Dallas Wings. I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely.
So I'm giving her star treatment. Now we're over there picking and choosing what Angel gets. So if she could walk there with her ass out, then she can sit there and take this ass whooping. Now we talking. So I wanted to switch it since we're gonna stay on this basketball. Shout out to this All-Star game that will be held in Chicago this year. I don't think it will draw a big output. No, I don't. I don't think it will. I don't think it. Well, it depends on who plays.
I say with it being in a more popular, well, not even more popular, but in a more mainstream city than Indianapolis was, it's going to be a bigger turnout. I think Indianapolis only brought like 16,000 fans to the All-Star game last year. But would it just be in Chicago and Chicago being like a hub for?
Yeah, I'll wait and see.
Yeah, with Chicago being a hub, I think it's going to be a slightly bigger turnout, but I don't see it being too much bigger, unless like the WNBA brings like another type of challenge to All-Star Weekend, like a one-on-one tournament or a different skills challenge, or you know what I'm saying, or a different team format even. But I don't see it being too much bigger. I just want to see where your head was at with it just being in Chicago this year. Not that it moved too much further from the last venue. I just want to see.
Pause.
What I get charged for, man?
So when you want to see where my head was at, the fuck? The fuck, nigga? The fuck? You lucky I had to move back over to the sound, nigga. I was the fuck.
Man, get out of here, bro.
Come on now. All right, y'all. So switching it over from Freaky Files, freaky honey love over here, honey pack love Mitch. I want to get your opinion on something Stephen A did. So we're gonna speak it on sports for a little bit, but this one's more of this is in between sports, but not really sports. So hold on. So we're gonna switch it to Stephen A's take on marriage.
Stephen.
Yes.
But you know so much about marriage.
Yeah.
Why have you never been married?
Because I didn't know how to act. This is
in the
simple.
book.
It's
Your fault.
It's totally my fault. Totally my fault. It's not anybody's fault but mine. I was on the road over 200 days out of the year. I'm not going to be faithful being on the road 200 days out of the year.
You can.
I know.
You can make that choice.
No.
Just because you.
I didn't say you can't. I didn't say you can't. I said me. I could not be on the road as much as I'm on the road all of those years and honor a relationship. I know how to treat a woman very well. My mother and my 4 sisters raised me very much. And I'm one of those guys that call it a blessing or a curse. 90% of my living relatives are women. Like St. Thomas, Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, upstate, the whole bit, Florida, Carolinas. I got relatives all over the place. Most of them are female. So I've been surrounded by females all my life. And you get to know what the do's and don'ts, what the wants and don't wants are, and all of this other stuff. That's a given. And there's a level of treatment that I'm never going to go lower than. So in that regard, I'm good. But when I was on the road for 200 days out of the year, man, and it's like, and this is the part that men don't reveal that much, but I will. When you get older, you grow up and it's like, you don't need it no more. You don't need it no more. So you don't chase. That's entirely different than when it's handed to you on a silver platter. And you don't have to work for it. That doesn't mean you can't say no. It certainly doesn't mean that you don't say no. What it does mean is that it's harder.
So Stephen A said something I thought was cool. I mean, he didn't say anything life-changing, but I thought he said something that, you know, we're in this very hypercritical and everybody's holier than thou, everybody's perfect. But he said something that usually gets chastised. I wanted to ask you your opinion on it from there. Him and John Cena said something similar. John Cena said, because he gets asked a lot about him having kids, and John Cena says he doesn't want to have kids because, you know, eventually when you have kids are going to require for you to give them some type of attention. And he doesn't feel like it's fair to kids when he's totally invested in what he's doing to bring a child in the world and not be able to give them the attention that they require. And so he says right now, kids are not something that's on his radar. So that's why he's never had it. Jumping to Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith has 2 daughters, but he's never been married. And from that video, you see it right there. You know, a lot of people say that's sad, or a lot of people say he's immature, this and that. But I feel like, you know, getting married to fall on the type of structure that society tries to lay out, especially in today's society when marriage barely lasts for like 5-6 years. Should we, in your opinion, praise people like Stephen A. or people like John Cena who have the foresight to know that that is just not them, and there's nothing wrong with them prioritizing their careers and being responsibly selfish versus falling victim to what society says is a happier lifestyle by finding a mate and creating a family, if that's not what they can give the appropriate amount of attention to.
I ain't gonna lie, he said some real shit. As far as praising it, I'm not gonna go as far as saying praise it. I will respect that though, because you see it in a lot of different people in a lot of different fields. Like women that are high in the corporate world and like run Fortune 500 companies. Not a lot of them have families or spouses or anything like that. If they have a spouse, they probably don't have kids because they can't, or they won't give that time and dedication to something other than their career and their businesses. Kevin Durant is one of them. He said he would never, like, he doesn't want kids for the reasons that he said. I think he said that he didn't want kids because he just never wanted them, and he just loved ball. He wanted to put everything that he had into basketball, and just giving his mom the life that she deserved for sacrificing everything that she did for him. I'm not mad at John Cena for taking the same, having the same outlook. Stephen A. While I agree with him as far as like just being honest and saying that he couldn't be faithful, I don't think he would have had too much to worry about on the road 200 days out the year. Given that wide ass windshield of a hairline he got. Granted, money talk, and somebody gonna go for him, but I don't think he would have been just busting bitches open on the road like he alluding to. But no, I do respect it. All jokes aside, I do respect him saying like, hey, I know how to treat a woman. I know I was raised by women, you know what I'm saying? And I know how to treat my daughters and everything like that. And I am the standard of which they should choose their men if they should so choose. But yeah, I don't think he would have had too much to worry about. But yeah, that's good on him for saying what he said. Like, if you ain't gonna be shit, then don't try to be shit. Like, don't lie to yourself and don't lie to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about it? Because I've never been engaged or married. How do you feel about it?
I feel that I feel like people really need to stop trying to force something on people. I really feel like people need to stop trying to force a narrative that really isn't true anymore. I said multiple times, I feel like it's probably more responsible nowadays to find a person to have a kid with that you could get along with versus trying to maybe find a husband, because the marriage has less of a chance of working than it is for you to find somebody that you could probably co-parent with. I don't really think marriage is realistic in today's times, because I don't think that people today are built to persevere and really go through what marriage was sought to do so long ago. I don't think that this generation or generations going forward are really built to keep pushing. So to keep pushing that narrative that, in order to, create a successful life or to be deemed happy, you need to do X, Y, and Z. I don't think that is realistic from the trajectory of things are. You see that when things go a certain type of way, people run. When you go through some type of hell, and your friends will tell you just to leave. When you go through some type of hell, you just leave. Speaking of a person who's been on both sides, like, I don't have married people in my family except for one or two people. But from what I've told or conditioned or seen, when things get going, for better or for worse, you're supposed to fight. That's not realistic. That's not what people do. You go through a shitty year or two or whatever, and you just give up. People are just falling in love but aren't doing it by faith. I guess that's one way of saying it. Because if you had it by the conviction of what it was supposed to be, you would have way more fear of getting out of a marriage than you would of and take it more serious and get into it. But also, I'm not sitting there saying like stay in something like you getting abused. I'm not sitting up there saying stay into a shitty situation. I'm just saying be realistic to where we are at the times. So for also at that same time, be realistic. If this ain't for you, this ain't for you. So don't even sit there and gas yourself or feel a certain type of way. Like I said, like if you aren't the marrying type, if you aren't the person that want to have kids, don't feel a certain type of way and don't let these nut ass niggas put you into a situation to where they look at the nigga telling you to get married and have a family and tell you you look miserable. It's a lonely life. He's cheating on his spouse, or they're miserable, or they're in an abusive relationship, or he's not taking care of that kid, or he's divorced, or he has multiple kids with multiple women. Like that supposed to be happy because I decided not to have kids, coming from a nigga who has multiple kids. Like, look who is the sources of saying this type of shit. That is my my answer to that question of when people are telling me if I'm the opposite end of like, yeah, it would be cool to have a lineage, but look at the alternative. If I have a lineage, I would like to have a family for it. But if I also know that I am this high attention person, that I know that I can get Beyonce's, Ashanti's, Alicia Keys, Lotto's just thrusted at me at all times, I ain't got to be a weak man, but I do know, like you said, if I'm with you and I only see you 365 days out of the year, I only see you 40 days, and I don't know how this shit gonna last, especially when we argue and I don't see you. Like I'm just be realistic for the type of career that I pick. It's like I said, it's like when you think about NBA players. And I got a career for NBA, but I got 4 to 5 kids. But realistically, you was only around for 3 to 4 years of the motherfucking kids. So by the time you really around, that nigga grown. So is that really responsible of you if you think in hindsight that you had all these kids while you were in the prime or whatever your NBA career, that you missed everything and the wife was there or the girlfriend, whoever was there for the whole childhood, and by the time they 16, 17, then you retire? Did you really spend any time in that kid's life? No. So have that hindsight to know that like I would just prefer not to do this because I know me. I will give you a round of applause for being that, like, with it, to know like I'm giving this up and know what comes with it and accepting that without being like regretful.
I agree and disagree.
Of course.
No. I'm about to. So, like how you said you don't have that many married people around you, or you didn't grow up with that. I did. My parents will be married for 30 years next year, and and I've been there to see firsthand how hard shit can be and how hard shit can get. It's been times where I even thought my parents should get divorced. You know what I'm saying? But I've also watched them survive that shit too. For whatever reasons they chose to stick with each other. You know what I'm saying? My little brother just got married a month ago. You know what I'm saying? And then I have friends that are married currently, and I have friends that have been divorced. I got friends that have been married since we was 19 years old, and I've even watched one of my siblings, get married, and that marriage failed fast. And then just speaking to the guy side of it, because a lot of that pressure comes from like women. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you gonna do? You gonna get married? You gonna start a family and everything like that? Well, now speaking to the guy, being like from the guy's POV of being pressured or being questioned about marriage, nobody has a problem. Well, yeah, nobody really has a problem when a woman say like, I don't want to be married. I don't want to have kids. I like how my life looks. I like how my body looks and everything like that. So when a guy says it, I respect it as well. You know what I'm saying? So I can see it from both sides. And like I said, you being on the side of it that you've been on, I can understand it from your end too. Like I ain't mad at you one way or the other. So it all comes down to like preference and what you saw when you came up. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you completely. Like I said, I just feel like, this whole
It seems more of like an institution
yeah.
like a dream or an idea. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's almost like the foundation. This whole traditional foundation is no longer. That's no longer like the same way people don't cook, or women don't cook for holidays, or people don't even celebrate holidays anymore like it is. That whole tradition of a family structure is no longer the same. So we can you can just get that shit up. Did you hear about the DoorDash lady that's going crazy?
Another case of somebody wanting to be more important than they actually are.
Yeah, something like that. So let me just give everybody the rundown, okay? So everybody, there's a lady who works for food company DoorDash is getting dragged on TikTok for accusing a man of sexual assault. She was supposed to get to his location and drop his food off at the door and leave. She decided to go into his house, saw he was half naked on the chair, and filmed and reported him to their company for sexually assaulting her. The company blocked the guy from using their app, and only to find out she posted the video of him half naked on TikTok and terminated her from the job. She started ranting on TikTok saying she feels sexually assaulted, and TikTok is trying to silence her. This is the video.
That's fucked up.
Let's see. Here is the video of her going on a rant. Oh, just a long one. Let me see if I can go
Who was he beating off?
No, you just sleep.
I was a victim of SA by a DoorDash customer while I was doing my job as a DoorDash driver. Excuse me if you've already seen this. This is my third time posting this because TikTok keeps silencing me and taking my videos down and giving me strikes. So if I get one more strike, you guys, I'm just letting you know right now my account is going to be banned. So I'm going to try to word this as chill as possible to avoid getting this video striked. So on October 12th, 2025, the DoorDash customer requested that their order be left at their front door. When I arrived at their front door was wide open. Their lights were on, and they were sleeping on the couch within eyesight of the front door with their pants and underwear pulled down to their ankles, and they were indecently exposed to me. I got this on video, and I'm not even going to be posting the video clip anymore because I'm pretty sure that's what's getting me the strikes. But yeah, I reported it to DoorDash, and DoorDash did ban the customer. And then 2 days later, DoorDash banned me, which doesn't seem unrelated. I appealed, and they were supposed to respond to my appeal within 7 to 10 business days. They didn't even provide me a reason for my deactivation. They're supposed to send an email. They didn't. So I contacted support, and they told me to continue with my appeal without knowing a reason why. There's an option to select, don't know why I was deactivated, and then you still have to explain yourself. So I did. And within 12 hours afterward, they had already denied my appeal. So I'm really never getting my DoorDash account back. DoorDash deactivated me. DoorDash punished me for exposing my assaulter, and TikTok is currently punishing me for exposing my story time. And this is the only justice I'm getting because I also reported this to the police, and the police are doing nothing. So what? You're going to take down my videos and give me strikes and just expect me to be like, oh, I just better shut up. I just better sit here and be quiet. I just better not say anything else. I've lost my job, my only way to pay my bills and make a living. I've also gotten assaulted, and the police are doing nothing to help me. So let me just shut up. You know, the videos got taken down. Nobody has to know what happened to me. No, I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man and having posted that video, and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where he, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the one being punished. He's not getting in trouble with the police. He didn't lose his job if he has one. Like, what's going on with him? Why am I getting fired? Why are my videos getting taken down? And why am I getting strikes? Like, I'm about to lose my account. I was assaulted. I'm the victim. I lost my job. I'm the victim, right? Is this making sense to any fucking body?
No, it's not.
This is a man's world. I'm the victim. Remember, I'm the victim.
Yeah, people. So yeah, that's the DoorDash situation going on currently right now. It is a big clusterfuck. I just want to say that is, to me, if you ask me, the first and foremost is little girl, go get a real fucking job. Okay? Little girl. Okay. You work at DoorDash. Go get a real fucking job, okay? There are real fucking jobs. You gotta pay your bills. If you are relying on DoorDash to pay your bills, and niggas are talking about they can't go to a job because this is what this shit like this lets me know that I don't know if it's, I'm not even gonna say, because I feel like it's kids of color that are just delusional, just like this. People are getting furloughed right now who don't have real fucking jobs. You decided to go film a nigga in his house, butt ass naked, when you could have just dropped the shit on the door like everybody else. You could have dropped it on the step. Apparently there's a video of you pushing the door open to prove it. And you could have just dropped the shit off and left. You were on the porch. His dick was on his couch in his property. You were trespassing. Okay? You need to realize that there are people with real fucking problems, and you, little girl, need to grow the fuck up. The fact that you were over here talking about TikTok had this plot against you because your video, they was gonna have to pay you for a minute, lets me know that you are one more bad day away from selling ass. Okay, because if DoorDash and all this got you acting like this, it is up. Also, my second point. You niggas need to know what the fuck sexual harass or sexual assault is, okay? I'm not about to sit here and try to sit there, and like discredit motherfuckers, but I feel like there are people that are really out there getting attacked, and you getting dick peeked from you walking up on somebody else's porch, possibly pushing open a door, and then recording them on their couch, knock the fuck out, they pants down, probably not realizing that the DoorDash was closed as they was having a single beat session. It's not sexual assault. He was in his fucking house 40 yards away from you, and you decided to get closer than necessary for the door. You could have dropped the shit off on the porch. You were not assaulted. You are not a victim. You were taking flicks. Why am I looking at my dick? I just ordered some Chick-fil-A.
Cause listen, bro.
What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
In every fucking customer service based company,
the customer is always right.
Not even that. It's just there's a privacy act with every fucking thing you do. Privacy act. Meaning, all right, cool. You felt the way you felt about however he exposed himself to you, or was just being comfortable in his crib. That motherfucker could have came to the door butt ass naked. If he ain't stepped foot outside his door, he ain't do shit to you. Second, to your point, you could have just dropped the shit off and left. I'm gonna take it further and say, once you saw that the door was open, all you had to do was leave it right there on the porch. You ain't even had to go up close enough to see inside the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? You hitting buttons? Oh, okay, cool. And then back to the privacy part. Pause. Back to the privacy part. Pause again. All you had to do was make a report to DoorDash saying, hey, this person was indecently exposed to me and I feel like I've been harassed and or assaulted. And They did what they were supposed to do. They banned it because why you got the hold on.
I haven't
Why you
said
got the door
anything.
open butt ass nigga? Cool. But the moment you took your fucking camera out and decided that you wanted to record this nigga with his drawers down in his crib, on his couch, to enjoy his food the way he wanted to, that's when you fucked up because you violated his privacy and you essentially used that video for revenge porn. Yes, bitch. And Wizard Kelly voice, you fired. like, no, we don't need you exposing our customers. Yeah, all right, cool. Get rid of the bad ones. He shouldn't have done that, but you ain't supposed to put it on. It ain't your place to put this shit online.
I'm tired of you want to be Wonder Woman ass motherfuckers, okay? Again, I need all y'all asses to start looking up definitions because clearly y'all asses never know what the fuck assault is, okay? Assault means someone has to actually do something to you. You can't if you walk into the punch and you see it coming, nobody sucker punched you. A sucker punch means you didn't see the punch coming. If you walk into the shit, then it's assault. If you pull out your phone and record the dick and the nigga is sleeping and he don't even know he's recorded, then it's not assault.
Don DeMarco.
Come on now. Dropping bombs. Come on now. If you get fired because your dumb ass did not know how to just drop off food and go about your fucking business. So I don't know what to fucking tell you. I don't know what to fucking tell you. You ranting.
Say, hey, this motherfucker was naked on his couch.
If y'all don't have enough fucking common sense at y'all big ages to stop running to the fucking internet for sympathy and know that we are not fucking lawyers, we are not judges, we cannot get your motherfucking job, then you are a fucking idiot. You do not contact us when you get the job. We do not hire you. We cannot save your dumb ass. And when you get paid, we don't get none of your check. And for all y'all out there, please, it's like when motherfuckers sit out there and say, I hear this all the time, you're homophobic, you're this, you're that, you hate women, you're sexist, you're misogynistic, you're narcissist. Can you bitches, can you dumb niggas, can you hoes, can you fuck niggas pick up Webster? And when you do pick up Webster's dictionary, can you niggas read the part under the definition to where they use it in a sentence? And if it doesn't sound like the shit applies, shut the fuck up. Narcissist was one of y'all words, then misogynist, then toxic, then assault. You guys learning words and not knowing how to fucking use them or when they're used correctly. Not everything.
Know how to use the correct version of 2, 2, and 2.
We just figured out.
No words with 5.
We just figured out now everybody is a trafficker. Okay. Now, so please shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't feel sorry for you. I don't feel sorry for any of that. It's unfortunate that you lost your job, but again, nobody told you to pull out your camera, start recording people with their pants down. You got 2 strikes, you did all this. You thought you was gonna get to the internet for some sympathy?
Man, sit your dumb ass down.
And she lucky she ain't being brought up on charges for exposing this nigga.
She still might get on charges. Huh? He decided to press charges, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think he just said it's just one app I can't use.
Right. Uber Eats.
And on top of that, let's take the most important part of this. Go get a real fucking job. Okay? That's y'all fucking problem. Y'all so fucking lazy. Go fill out a real fucking job that you can have to go on a real fucking time to go sit at and get off at a real fucking time that may be a convenience or inconvenience to you. All right?
Join the Navy.
Well, we don't want you. This is what you bringing up here. We don't want you. All right. I don't feel like having no more GMTs about sexual assault. It ain't sexual assault. All right. Monthly shits. So shout out Jared Leto, the franchise killer. He try and flop. I knew it was gonna fail as soon as I saw that nigga's name on the title. Morbius, terrible. Joker, terrible. Anything he was in DCU, terrible. With that being said, I wanted to ask you, when you see somebody's name on a movie, who is the top names for you? What you just know that's going to be a terrible movie, or it's going to be a franchise killer movie, or actor that you just say hell the fuck no before you even comes out.
A new one. I'm starting to lose faith in Jordan Peele. And then an age-old one for me, I probably only have seen or liked maybe one or two of this motherfucker's movies. Dog, I cannot stand Nicolas Cage, bro. I've never liked Nicolas Cage. Like, I can't even explain why. He just an all-around cornball to me. Maybe Gone in 60 Seconds, and maybe fucking Snake Eyes. I watch those movies. But
National Treasure is one of my favorites.
Fuck no.
You don't like National Treasure?
No, yeah, fuck no. Knight Rider. What,
you mean Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider. Fuck no. Con Air. Fuck no. My pops love that fucking movie too. I hated that shit. I don't even know. I was trying to give a third actor or a third person in film. I can't. Yeah, Nicolas Cage for me, bro. I don't.
Beyonce, anything that you're in, I hate it. Can't stand nothing you're in. Dream Girls, hated you in. Hated you in. What was that one? What was that one? What was that one movie she was in? What was the movie she was in when she was
We Love You. I do not subscribe to the words of James Michael Harrison Jr.
Hated. What was that movie? The one where she was Idris Elba's wife.
That was a good ass movie.
Not because of her. Hated her in it. If there were two other people who could act wasn't in the movie, terrible. Fighting Temptation. I fought the temptation not to burn that motherfucker up. Hated her in that movie from MTV. I think it was like Isabel or something. Carmen. Oh my God. The best part of the movie was with Beyonce. Look, if Lala's best performance is laying there on the floor with a bullet in her head and power, Beyonce's best performance got to be with that shot in her back. Okay. Hated it. Terrible. Hated it. Marlon Wayans. If Marlon is in anything by himself, I hate it. I know it's gonna flop. I know it's not gonna last long. I hate it. Franchise killer himself. If he ain't got Sean or anybody else, I'm so tired of him sitting up there telling people he funny. Hate it. Hated it. I knew him. I don't know who y'all thought he was. He wasn't him. I knew that shit was gonna fail. I knew. I was so happy when both them niggas was in the same part of the same production because I knew that shit was gonna flop. I was like, oh my God, y'all got thank you, Jesus. I was like, you answer this prayer personally because I know this shit gonna suck. Halle Berry, if I see you in anything, I just know that shit gonna be terrible.
Halle Berry,
she almost ruined John Wick. She almost look. I'm gonna just tell you. If Halle Berry, hold on, let me finish. If Halle Berry in anything where she a parent, I know it's gonna suck. Anything where she got to take care of kids. John Wick, you see, she was a horrible mother in that. What's the one where she got up? What she lost the kids, losing Isaiah? Hell no. Come on. John Wick, she made a promise to never see a child. She almost made that movie terrible. All she got is two dogs, Bruno and Budo. Like, come on, no, hell no.
I think I got another one.
Let me see. I actually had. Hold on, no, I got my list. Hold on, I had it written down. Don't worry. Don't think that I wasn't gonna tell you niggas. Y'all wasn't gonna steal my list. Tiffany Haddish. Yeah. If I see Tiffany Haddish in anything, oh my God. Yeah. Tiffany Haddish, Girls Trip, y'all overrated Tiffany Haddish like a motherfucker.
She ready, we ready to go. Goddamn it, get the
she fuck off ready to be fired. And then Hannibal Buress, hate that nigga.
Now what?
Hate that nigga.
What Hannibal?
Hate that cornball ass nigga. Hate that nigga. I hate the way his eyes don't open all the way up. I hate the way his voice sound ashy. I hate the way that he just looked dirty, musty. I can't stand that nigga. I'm talking about her. He don't look clean and shit. He look borderline slow. He not funny. He told on Bill Cosby, which I mean we all knew. Like fuck him. No. Anything Hannibal in.
Hannibal is just a comedian, bro.
He's it's ironic he's a comedian because it's funny. It's funny that you keep getting roles. I'm not watching
no more Spider-Man movies.
I'm not watching any. He had one weak ass part, and what he do hate. Just ironic.
You said you wasn't watching nothing with him in it.
Spider-Man
franchise got
I skipped that part. JB Smooth, save it.
You right. I'll give you that one.
Michael Ealy borderline pushing it. Michael Ealy played the same fucking role all the fucking time. That nigga can't do nothing but play pretty, or play crazy. Okay. I'm so tired of Michael Ealy. Bitch, we get it. Your eyes is green. Even when you was in power, like it's no range to your fucking acting. Like you just sound oh my God, Michael. I just know it's gonna be like whatever you show us at the beginning of the character, you gonna get no depth within my like when you was for Color Girls, I knew you wasn't gonna have no breakthrough. The only thing I didn't see coming was Tyler was gonna push the limit and let you drop them kids out there. When you was in for Think Like a Man, we knew you was gonna get Taraji, but we knew you wasn't gonna press the limits. Oh, you want to start a kid? Come on now, you stealing cars, you getting away with shit. Like you just do pretty shit, nigga. Like it just like ain't nobody ever just whooping your ass.
He couldn't even play a thug in Barbershop.
Exactly. Come on now, like come on, man. Like get the fuck out of here. Like that, nigga just been.
I got one, and I think you might agree with me. And while I love the fucking show, I feel like her role should have been casted differently. Mary J. fucking Blige.
I love Mary J. Anything she in.
But you hate Beyonce and anything she in?
I can't stand her voice. I can't stand her acting. Beyonce is a horrible actress. Cadillac Records. That's what it's called. I hate anything she's in. I hate anything that she's in. I hated her on Smart Guy. Oh man, you so lucky. I mean, cool. You don't know the last time that I was out here and had a real meal, Mr. Henderson. I could go to the store. I can get you what you want. Yeah, we could take the limo. She is horrible. Horrible. I've never seen Beyonce do. Beyonce couldn't even play herself good. That's who she was in Smart Guy.
This is the feelings and opinions of James Michael Harrison Jr.
If Rock Nation wants to sue me because their client cannot even play herself in a role on Smart Guy, that is fine with me. The government ain't paying me anyway, okay? So shut us down like they shutting everything else down, okay? You want to shut us down? Whoop-de fucking do. Whoop-de fucking do, okay? You think I'm afraid because she can't act? Huh? Be your dream, girls. Jennifer Hudson was better than that shit too, okay? Look at that. And I am telling you, I ain't going nowhere. You're the best man I ever knew. You're no way I will ever go. No way. No way. Not living without you. So was she good? What was it called? Obsessed. You call here again, I'm gonna kick your ass. Damn, nigga, what you? I didn't know you started dating men. Big deep voice ass. Then on top of that, how the fuck you gonna kick me out of my house? You don't even work. You was a secretary. The fuck? I told you I didn't do nothing with this heifer. I had to stay out there for 6 months. Horrible. And then Austin, hey Austin, you gonna kiss Mike Myers and Austin Powers? You nasty, dirty ass. Get the fuck out of here. No.
You under arrest, sugar.
How you doing, sugar? Get the fuck out of here. No, Beyonce, you up there too. You and Marlon, 6 tuplets. That was 6 of your asses I had to watch horribly. The only thing I give Marlon that he did cool was I think 50 Shades of Black. But anything that Marlon's in by himself, no. Dan Slick, when he got other people around, cool. You got Marlon's the type of nigga. Did you watch the Marlon show? Too much. Too much.
I didn't even know it was a Marlon show.
It good. You know why? Because he killed it. Yeah, Essence Atkins, the little dude who's running for alderman on Southside.
I do remember that.
Killed it.
That's crazy.
Killed it. Who killed it? Him.
Damn.
He's a franchise killer. As I say this, shout out to the Wayans finally for reeling this motherfucker back. And
Pause.
I just felt, I don't know, I felt kind of superstitious.
It was somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Pause.
There you go.
Hey, look, hey. But yeah, you got anything to end the show out with, Mitch?
Beyonce, I do not subscribe to the words of James Michael
God,
Harris.
get off her dick. Get off her dick, bro. God damn. I ain't say she wasn't a great person. She could be a great person. She sucks at acting.
Listen, we love doing this podcast, and we do not want the Beehive to come and shut the fuck us down.
Won't they do? Won't they do? Won't they do? Won't they do?
My brother and colleague is just a little bit distraught from the little white girl that exposed herself to some exposure. And he just a little enraged by that bullshit right now. He does not really feel this way. And if he does, I don't. Don't shut us down, please. And I'm buying the next album. Not really, but I'll listen.
Beyonce, you have done great in your career. You've done great for a lot of people. You've had an amazing family. I appreciate you had a great marriage and what it seemed like. With all that being said, this 8192 podcast, we always keep 100. I'm not gonna be on your dick. You suck at acting, okay? Not appreciated anything that you've been in, and I'm not gonna appreciate anything that you've been in. And I turn the shit. I watch you. The best time that I watch you is on mute. So that's when you've probably been at your best. Carmen, I loved the scene when after you were shot and you had no more lines in the show. So with that being said, Beyonce, I actually don't even listen to your music, but actually I got like 5 songs. But other than that, you have a great fan base. You've done great with your career. You're great for the African American community, and I will never take away your achievements and everything that you do for the Black people. Women love you, and I love that for you. But please do not audition for any role playing anybody that it means something dear to me, because I'm gonna take that as a spit in the face to how they view my life if you play my mama. So with that being said, I'm just keeping 100. You and acting go together like oil and vinegar. Oil and water. Okay.
Hey, Beyonce spitting on you in the face is worth way more than the other actors' budgets.
I don't give a fuck if it was Jesus spitting on me in the face. Don't nobody in their motherfucking right spit on me in the face. I don't give a fuck what it's worth. Please do not spit on me thinking I'm going to sit there and say, hey guys, I got spit on the face. I don't know what the fuck this nigga's into, but I am not that, okay? I will go to bed broke. I will go to bed broke before I sit there and acknowledge you ever spit on me, Beyonce. It will be a cold day in that motherfucking hive before you ever toss a queen loogie at me, okay? I don't give a fuck what you saying this way, okay? Let's just keep it cordial, okay? You keep that motherfucking spit in that mouth, okay? So I don't know what the fuck this nigga's talking about.
Hey, all right. Wait. One more question. Impromptu question. Drake spit in your direction. You beating his ass, or you gonna
beat the fuck out of Drake? I don't give a fuck who.
Yes!
The fuck out of here. What type of question?
Say something bad about Drake.
Why the fuck? I would not. I just said I would not even let Jesus spit on me. So why the fuck would I let Drake? Oh, Aubrey, go ahead. No, I don't give a fuck. That's nasty.
Hey man, you was a Aubrey stand.
Oh nigga, that's weird.
I just had to make sure you was.
That is a whole
across
different...
the board.
Hey bro,
I just had to make sure it was the same across the board.
Hey, man. Before we end it, man, this nigga want to be this nigga. I wasn't gonna say it, but y'all, he freaky enough. Y'all hit him in the DMs. He want to be peed on. But exactly, I wasn't gonna say it, but hey, this freaky Mitch. Like, right. It's Halloween. He want to hollow pee. So hey, look, see, I told y'all, square up that piss and hit him up there. Give him a golden shower. Like I said, honey love. He want a honey pack and some piss. Honey piss. So this is another episode. This is another episode of the 8192 podcast with Pissy Mitch. and Harrison. So we're gonna holler at y'all later. What's up?
Mike Evans broken collarbone.
Oh,
hey!
It's been another episode of 8-Ball-92 Podcast. Well, we always keep 100. We're gonna holler at y'all later. I don't know why he did that rant, y'all, but Pissy Mitch, y'all. Holler at y'all later. Yo. Welcome back to another episode of the 8-Ball-92 Podcast where we always keep it 100. You heard none of them sound effects, did you?
Nah.
Oh, then how you coming, Glock?
Pause.
Okay.
It's the 8-Ball-92 Podcast. You know how we do. We always keep it 100.
Yeah.